Peace, everybody. Sex and Stardust, TTW Shine, Candy Drum, Giselle Beeman, Case Mars OK, Silla, Chachi, Julietta's Kitchen. I better type into Julietta's Kitchen. She be whipping in the kitchen. She be going crazy in the kitchen. You better check out them dishes. Chanel. I'm bugging. I'm not even waving to nobody. What's wrong with me? I'm not even getting my wave on. I ain't gonna be on for too long. Y'all know me. Stay on for. Say I'm not gonna be on for too long. Be on this bitch for 2 hours. But nah, I just want to get into some energies going into the weekend, guys. All right. I just want to go into the energies going into the weekend. Cheryl's in the building. ASBW. All right. So, guys, for the most part, we've been under this Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon. I told y'all earlier in the yesterday when I went on live telling y'all that this transit was going to bring a lot of mental confusion because this is a square, okay? So Virgo hones on to their Mercury energy, their thoughts, their ideas, you know, what is it that they're analyzing, whether it's their relationships, all right, forms of stability, all type of personal life circumstances. Virgo's gonna take their time trying to understand these things, to read these things, all right, before it pushes out, takes action. Gemini is on the action side of things. Gemini is the masculine version of motherfucking Mercury. So once again, Geminis learn from Virgos, like, okay, I can't just push out my Mercury all the time. Sometimes I do have to learn how to sit back, relax, process everything, understand more, aka receive. When you're understanding, you're receiving, okay? And Virgo learns from Gemini to not be in that bag all the time, to not have their feet in motherfucking quicksand, okay? Because y'all know y'all Virgos, that be earth signs, period. But when we talking about the Virgos, to get them to do things is might hurt your head a little bit. It's like, come on, you got, all right, Virgo, let's take another step. It's like, okay, is it safe to take another step? Like, is if I take another step, you sure I ain't gonna trip? Like, you sure I ain't gonna fall off a cliff? Like, I'm gonna land? That's that Virgo energy right there. Making sure everything is calculated when they get into things. So, under this influence, we've been, once again, more of a critical eye on our relationships, but we've been trying to learn what form of detail we need to keep to ourselves and we need to push out. So we've been under that type of energy, starting yesterday, today. Okay, Keely, 4LMB, Bonnie Botanica. Okay, so while we doing all this processing in the mind, one thing that we're really detail oriented about right now is all forms of creativity, because we're dealing with a lot of creative placements right now. Okay, people are writing hit songs right now, people are developing some creative businesses right now. Okay, people are in their creative bag. We got Mars entering Leo, but we already had Jupiter, Neptune in Pisces. Jupiter and Neptune are both home in Pisces. Okay, so when we talk about clairvoyance, when we talk about everything subconscious, telepathy, mysticism, all right, intuition, that shit is on 100 right now. So don't think that your hidden thoughts and emotions, don't think your partner can't pick up on it. Don't think, your family that you're around can't pick up on your aura. Don't think you can hide certain internal energies from people. We all super psychics right now. Everybody, okay? So this is very important to understand what type of environment you guys are deciding to what environment and who's around you. This is not the time to be around people that can get under your skin easily, people that you don't necessarily align with them, but you're trying to tolerate being around them for whatever reason. These are the energies that's going to really have you express some shit around that person and realize you can't hold some shit in around that person. So when we looking at all these creative ass placements, especially Jupiter and Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, this is why I keep bringing up the belief, the faith factor. It's one thing to have a dope plan right now, but without that belief, without that faith, it's gonna be counterproductive. You're gonna stunt yourself. Right now, we're in the times where some people, to a degree, it depends, because we're dealing with a lot of retrogrades, but a lot of people are just getting from A to B because they just super believing right now. Just having super faith and shit. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of rappers, celebrities, YouTubers, content creators, whatever it may be. A lot of motherfuckers come into an industry, or they have a goal that they want to do something, and they don't know what the fuck they doing stage one. They don't know what the fuck they doing level one. But the hunger's there, the faith is there, all right? The belief is there, the energy to embrace stumbles and failures and keep it going is there. So it don't matter how bad they was on level stage one. It don't matter how much talent you think they don't have. People's ability to believe and have faith and get that aligned in reality in some type of shape or form, people just began from A to B strictly off that. So right now, a lot of us is understanding how to deal with that energy. A lot of us is understanding how to have more belief and faith in our relationships, in our careers, in our personal endeavors, okay? In certain things that you feel like you lack resources, we having to psych ourselves up right now and believe that we could still accomplish and manifest some shit, even though we feel like we don't have resources right now. So it's very important to understand we have access to that energy. So whenever you feeling down, you feeling lack of, you feeling hopeless, we have access to a whole bunch of energies that could tap us into making sure we see more positive outcomes and positive possibilities to things. So as we dealing with all this energy with moon transit and Virgo, the moon is 24 degrees right now. Let's get into some quick aspects. The moon is opposite Neptune. So once again, we're learning how to react and respond to our imagination and our creativity. A lot of y'all done had probably some coworkers, your partners, some friends within these past yesterday, today, try to see what's up with you as far as with your creative endeavors, trying to check up how much you've been working on something, trying to like, yo, what's up? What's good with that song you said you was about to put out? What's good with that piece of poetry that you said? A lot of y'all been having y'all best friends and partners check y'all right now, because universe is trying to use any person, place, or thing with this opposition, moon opposite Neptune, to have, because everything with opposites, you're gonna see it. It's up. You're gonna see it coming. Okay, when we talk about squares, that shit gonna hit you in the left, right side. You might not see that shit coming. You might not see the square coming. Opposites, you're gonna see the clash. So a lot of y'all been looking at things that y'all feel like y'all creatively capable of dealing with, and been forced to have to look at that shit, deal with that shit. A lot of y'all may have been it may have been a huge highlight on other people that's doing what you're doing, and you've been forced to look at that shit these past 2 days. You've been forced to see this motherfucker with they trash ass music blow up on Instagram and YouTube right now. You've been forced to watch this other motherfucker on YouTube teach about this, that, and the third, and you know way more than that shit right now. So a lot of us are dealing with them type of energies, watching other people that we know, things that we know we could thrive with. We're seeing other external examples of these things, but these examples are really to influence you to, get you going. All right, that to put more pep in your step. That's all this is doing right now. All right, so that's moon opposite Neptune. Moon opposite Neptune is also helping us to learn how to react to some illusions we in, okay? Because Neptune ain't got shit to do with reality. It's all dealing with, our spiritual essence, how we connect to the collective, the subconscious, our fantasies. So there may be a lot of, mental bubbles and illusions some of us may have been in, dealing with anything. Specifically the house you have Pisces in. All right, the house you have Pisces in is the house that's been this is going to be the house where it's going to be a couple of illusions that you might have to filter through in this area, okay? But moon opposite Neptune, that's another energy we've been in. So whatever illusions, whatever situations that's playing out as a burden, whatever situations that got you feeling like you got to disconnect, detach from reality, these are the things you need to key on and try to get to the root energy right now. Understand why you feel like that. Okay? Moon opposite Neptune. Spoke about the sun square the moon. Okay? Moon trine Pluto. This is why a lot of y'all woke up in the morning yesterday and today thinking y'all about to transform your whole life in a day, because Pluto, strong ass, making contact with the moon, got us feeling like, got us pinpointing everything that we need to shed right now. All dead skin we need to shed. All bad habits we need to make more of an effort to take care of. More expiration dates we gotta put on certain things we doing. Sometimes we go into certain we tell ourselves we only gonna work at this job temporary. This is a side job. End up being there way longer than it is, because we ain't putting no expiration date on that shit. We ain't really marked that shit down and say, yo, I'm here for a fucking year and that's it. My guides are gonna make sure me putting it in the air, I know I'm not even gonna have to be here for a year. Like, my guy's gonna help accelerate this shit. So a lot of them type of energies we've been dealing with too. Pluto making contact with the moon is gonna add a whole bunch of motherfucking, what is it? It's a motherfucking it's a trine. Okay, so when we got trines to the moon, this is a harmonious energy that we all have access to react to. So when we talk about Pluto, everybody's been looking at what needs to be transformed in their relationships, or if they need to transform the whole motherfucking relationship, what needs to be transformed in the home. Specifically, the houses that you have Virgo and the houses that you have motherfucking Capricorn in. These are the areas that you probably picked up on some influences, you know, these last 2 days. Like, yo, I gotta change some shit up in here. I gotta shake some shit up in here. I gotta be more conscious of my badass fucking habits. I like to correlate bad habits with Pluto, because Pluto and Mars be dealing with your desires. Pluto, Mars, there's a difference between desires and pleasures. So I want to squeeze Venus in there, but Venus dealing with your pleasures. But when we talk about desires, Mars, Pluto, they deal with your desires. So y'all need to know what houses y'all have Mars and Pluto in. You may have such a desire to manifest certain things in that house, and it's all good because, you know, that's a willpower, maybe something you're very aspired to do. But when it comes to desires, we go out of our way for them shit sometimes. We don't know how to chill when it comes to our desires sometimes, okay? So our desires turn us into demons sometimes. So it's very important to nip that shit in the bud when Pluto's making contact with the moon, because if we're not making an effort to bring some transformation to things that is playing out as a detriment in our life, after the transit passes, it's gonna feel way heavier on us. It's gonna feel way heavier on us. So the transit highlights it, but after that transit pass, when we don't handle action, universe is going to send signs and influences to let you know, like, look what happened. Look what happened when you don't take care of spiritual business. Look what happened when I was sending you such a heavy influence and trying to manifest situations in your life for your friends, for your partner, whatever, to tell you this, to plant that seed in your head. You felt that gut instinct. You were sitting on the thought of it and you neglected it. You ain't take no action on it. You ain't even make an effort. You even make an effort. So these are the type of energies we dealing with right now. All right. And it's in Virgo. So when we have moon trining Pluto, and while the moon is passing through Virgo, what does Virgo deal with? Virgo deals with schedule, regimen, routine, order. A lot of us that feel out of order right now, these past 2 days, we feel like our back was against the wall and we had to get to our to-do list. We had to get to everything to make us feel like we're back in order, to get the schedule back going, okay? Now, we're dealing with heavy motherfucking air this weekend. So it was good to take that effort to get things back in order, get things back organized these past 2 days, because we heading into a very chaotic, unorganized, scattered ass weekend. Woke up like a new person. Facts. Contemplated changing my whole career, for real. You know, we got to take time to sit on these ideas. When we catch these influences, like I be telling y'all, when I say be open to certain ideas and influences, when I say be open, that means when you pay attention to too many things, it's so hard for you to catch shit that's for you. That's why I say solitude is a thin line, is a thin line between solitude and not a thin line. Alright, my shit just said it's paused, but okay, back on. Yeah, when we look at solitude gonna do a lot for you on your spiritual path. Solitude's gonna do a whole lot for you on your spiritual path. We done incarnated into this realm with parents, siblings. Some of us got goddamn children, motherfucking older influences in our life, our environment, our friends that throw too much shit that's not for us on us. And we spend 20 years, 30 years getting to the root of what the fuck we were supposed to be doing in the first place, because the earth realm just be putting you through all type of programs and indoctrinations. I was just having a talk with my friend the other day, with the homie the other day, and he a double Leo, visionary. This nigga like, yo bro, this shit is really crazy. We in our 20s and we just now trying to figure this life shit out. As soon as we born, niggas threw us here, niggas threw us in school, niggas made us pick this, niggas made us pick that major, and now it's like, okay, I'm 20, all right, now I really got to figure out what the fuck I really want. So, you know, a lot of us came into this realm kind of tapped in already, aligning with shit that's in our path from the gate. You know, everybody's journey is different, but for the most part, it's never not a day to do the work. All right, is never not a time. That ain't that. Y'all know that ain't proper English, but it ain't never not a time. It ain't never not a time. That should sound crazy, but it ain't never not a time to jump into some motherfucking solitude. All right, that's about to be my new shit. It ain't never not. It ain't never not. And yeah, family. I encourage solitude during retrogrades. I encourage that shit because some people be thinking they don't have no work to do, and then when we get into retrogrades, universe slapping you with all type of tasks up the head. Universe be throwing all type of homework on them, all type of do nows and aims on the motherfucking board, all type of pop quizzes. So yeah, take your ass. It won't hurt to have a day by yourself. It won't hurt. Okay, it won't hurt to wake up in the morning and kind of not check your phone for the first hour of the day. Let that first hour of the day go to you first. Can it go to you first? Can you breathe a little bit? You know, can you wake up early in the morning and kind of see what thoughts you have early in the morning? We can't even start our day on our page. We can't even start the fucking day fresh from the subconscious, fresh from the spirit realm, resonating with what we just came back from the spirit realm with, because the phone next to us. And we gotta, that shit is we gotta be conscious of that shit, family. We gotta be conscious of that shit. You know, a lot of the times, the things that's for you, you just gotta be open to receiving them. Now, moving into this weekend, all right? Moving into the weekend, we dealing with heavy air, y'all. We got the moon moving out of Virgo. The moon is 24 degrees, so it's gonna be in Libra by the time we all wake up in the morning. And when the moon is in Libra, we're reacting and responding to what? Air shit. A bunch of fucking thoughts. We thinking about other people more than some of our priorities. All right, Libra moons. If we got any Libra moons, air moons in the, well, let me not jump to air moons. Libra moons. If we got any Libra moons in the building, y'all know damn well sometimes y'all be having to force yourself to not think about somebody else. Y'all be having to force yourselves to not, go out your way to cater to a situation, to balance a situation. See, I'm a Libra sun. That's how that shit look with me. I look like I want to fucking compromise. I told y'all, the sun is how y'all want to look. That's how you want to be seen. I look compromising. Y'all perceive me all Venetian and compromising and charming and whatever it is, understandable and harmonious and balanced and articulated. Like, yeah, that's the sun. Once you start kicking it with me, you're going to be like, this nigga's a grumpy ass motherfucking Capricorn. God damn, this nigga be lying on social media. Smiling and joking and shit. You fucking boring. You is fucking boring. So my Libra moons, all right, we about to understand what it feels like to be a Libra moon this weekend. We're going to be reacting and responding to ways we could bring balance to our relationships. We're going to be analyzing our relationships to see what the substance in it is. We're going to see what energy is being reciprocated in our relationships. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We got Libra moon. Okay, Sex Star does Libra moon. Stone Cold Sagittarius Soul. Shout out to my Patreon gang. Libra moon. All right. Knowing me is a luxury. Libra moon. Y'all know how y'all Libra moons be. All the people that just say they Libra moons in here, all of y'all done manifested situations in y'all life where y'all felt like this relationship, this best friend, this cool familiar friend, this cousin, this sibling, possibly your parents, you may have put yourself in situations where like later in life you got to tell yourself like, all right, I'm good. I'm to my damn self. Because my natural energy's got me going out my way to bring balance to motherfuckers that ain't bringing no effort to shit. Okay? So Libra Sun Moon Risings, like you all gonna run into situations in life where, you feel like your personal identity, your personal issues have to be more of a priority. Okay? And since it's the moon, that's what makes you the most comfortable connecting with others, collabing with others, cooperating with others. Libra moons be more harmonious than the Libra suns a lot of the time. Libra suns be wanting people to hear their thought. Libra suns be thinking the shit that they communicate is the shit everybody need to listen to. That's the grand, highest godly thought idea. That's how Libras be communicating and pushing their energy out. Libra moon don't even might not even communicate and talk as much as the Libra sun. All right. But the Libra moon is going to chime in when they feel like they really do have to bring a balance to the situation. They're going to chime in and they're going to speak with more reason than the Libra sun might speak with, just because they feel like that's what they need to do to feel more comfortable. Okay. You know, air suns just talk a lot of shit. The air moons think a little bit more before they talk. It's the moon, understanding. It's receiving. The air moons understand a little bit more before they push out, before they express their thought. Okay? Air suns, hopefully if you got the moon and earth, water, whatnot, you know, air suns a lot of the time be talking a whole bunch of bullshit, and then later on they be like, damn, I be talking a lot of bullshit. The sun act first, the sun act first, the moon understands. So it's like, you know, understanding that relationship between your sun and moon it's imperative, y'all. It's imperative. But moving on, with the moon transit in Libra, this is going to create what is called the grand air trine, y'all. When we talk about trines, this is when we got, you know, planets in the same element. These are 120-degree angles. So we're going to have the moon transit in Libra. We got Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. And then we got Mercury retrograde and the sun in Gemini. So all air signs are going to be filled up this weekend. What does that mean? That means we all have an opportunity, a grand opportunity to bring more clarity. All right? To bring more clarity, to see how we're going to utilize our relationships, bring more clarity to our relationships, see how we're going to utilize our relationships. You may get contacted by certain people that are going to be able to play out as a benefit or an add-on on something that you're working on, something that you're trying to really, you know, cultivate at the moment right now, whether it's a career or creative endeavor. You're going to be, this weekend, you're going to be pushed. You're going to be pushed to be more expressive about what you creatively into this weekend. People is gonna throw you in the spotlight this weekend. Mars in Leo, okay, super air energy, super curious energy. People gonna just, in a group conversation at a new party, like, yeah, what you do? Where you working? How long you been working there? You like, damn, nigga. This guy here. I don't know none of these niggas. I just know you. You asked me all this shit in front of all these niggas. You brought me to the party asking me all this dumb shit thinking you integrated me in the conversation. Relax. Feel me? It might just be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini doing the fucking most this weekend. Alright? Air signs, relax this weekend. Motherfucking relax this weekend. Because y'all gonna be the most giddy, excited motherfuckers this weekend. Alright? But when we talk about the air trine, there's gonna be a lot of... This is why I want to bring this up going into the weekend, okay? The moon is going to be in Libra, but the planets that is going to be trining with in Aquarius and Gemini, they're both going to be retrograde. This is Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and this is Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So this might, and Mercury's going direct on Monday, I believe. Mercury's going, let me see. Okay, yeah. Sunday is the 20th. Okay, so Jupiter's going back motherfucking direct on what? Tuesday. Jupiter's going back direct Tuesday. So this is the last weekend of these retrograde energies. So this weekend alone might be the most craziest weekend in the retrograde, because when we look at trines, like, once again, trines are harmonious alignments. So for y'all that have trines in y'all natal chart, okay, most likely if you got multiple planets, and if you got, you know, multiple planets in the same element, aka you got two planets in different fire signs, two planets in different air signs, water signs, earth signs, most likely they're trining each other. So these planets, they relate to each other because they deal with the same element, even though they're a different sign. So throughout your life, they're always going to be working for each other, complement each other, creating opportunities for each other. But when you look at trines, they could create bad opportunities. That's not what a lot of astrologers gonna tell you. A lot of astrologers gonna tell you that your sextiles and your trines, they all good, they gifts, and they not gonna tell you these be some of the shit that be doing negative shit in your life. They not gonna tell you sometimes, a lot of times you sleep on these things and you don't look at them like they gifts. Some of us be so not in tune, so never not in tune that we don't even be realizing we got these goddamn gifts. All right. So this is the thing. When we talk about trines, this create opportunities. So this weekend, with the moon transit in Libra making contact with both Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius and Mercury retrograde in Gemini, this is the weekend you going. If you thought you went this whole weekend not hearing from your ex, you gonna hear from that motherfucker this weekend. That motherfucker gonna hit you up this week. I'm telling you. This the last weekend, y'all. Stay strong. If you think you was gonna make it all the way to the end of this retrograde, and you like, damn, whole retrograde, I ain't dealing with this motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't hit me up, nothing. Okay. Okay, we good. Like, I'm good. That motherfucker good. We good. Like, I ain't dealing with that shit. That shit in the past. Alright, it'll be that last weekend. It'll be that last weekend when the moon making contact with all two of them motherfuckers. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Saturn, motherfucking S and A. Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde gonna bring some shit from the past. Gonna bring some shit dealing with your relationships. In Aquarius, we know Aquarius more so deal with the collective, people you don't know, social media, co-workers, associations, business relationships. Gemini more so dealing with your familiar friends. People, places, and things in your close proximity, all right? Your neighborhood that you grew up. So, you know, this weekend with that trine, there's going to be, when I say there's opportunities to bring clarity, to see the substance, to see how we could utilize some of our relationships, to possibly build on a positive level with our relationships, to have money motherfucking conversations. There's a lot of money conversations this weekend. Motherfuckers come to you with a business plan talking money. Shut the fuck up and listen, y'all. Shut up. Because some of y'all talk too much and can't even receive some shit because you think when somebody trying to teach you something, you act like you already know the shit. You ever seen that shit, y'all? You ever go try to tell somebody some shit you know they don't know, and the whole time they like, yeah, the shit with the my cousin, shit, my cousin used to put me on that shit, and you're like, okay, so tell me then, tell me how the business go ahead, since you know everything. This is why I talk to y'all. That's why I ain't trying to put everybody in my personal life onto astrology and spirituality. Y'all niggas go find yourselves. Y'all go find yourselves. I'm gonna go communicate and motherfucker connect with people that done found themselves. Cause I ain't got time to try to save you motherfuckers. Cause y'all can't listen. People cannot fucking listen in today's time and age. It's crazy to see how adults have poor comprehension skills. And then you worrying about money, love, career, all this other shit. Not saying none of that shit is valuable. Not saying we should not all have the rights to experience them things as spirits in a body. All right, experience stacking our motherfucking bread. Experience true connection, genuine connection. How are you gonna have any of that if you can't listen, if you can't be taught, if you can't understand shit? This is why I was harping on Mars and Leo, because Mars and Leo don't help none of that shit. Mars and Leo makes people feel vulnerable when they being taught. Mars and Leo make people feel like, wait, did it look like I didn't know some shit? Did it look like I was incapable? Why the fuck you was telling me that shit? Would you give me all that advice and insight? I got the vision, nigga. That be that Mars and Leo shit. So we gotta be careful this weekend. You know, be an active listener. Some of y'all are gonna be the vessel to give some valuable ass information to others. And once y'all see motherfuckers not being worthy of that shit, or people not appreciating what you're doing, yo, stop. I won't encourage you to exert any more energy into these situations. Okay? You got a bunch of spirits out here that's hungry to connect with you based off the shit you into, or what you could give off, or what you're giving to the collective, and then we out here trying to go out of our way to give all that light, all that gems, all that awareness to people that don't even want to help themselves. So this weekend, there's going to be a lot of money conversation, a lot of business conversations. There's going to be a lot of conversations where people are going to be telling you shit that can help you with your other relationships. So if your friend come out of nowhere this weekend is like, hey girl, you know, I don't be getting into your shit, but you know, about your boyfriend or your bro. Yo, what's good, bro? I just want to chop it up with you real quick. Shit, you bro, I ain't really want to like be the one to, convey this to you, bro. But your shorty, y'all may have to listen to moments this weekend. People got information to pass around this weekend. People expressing some shit that probably was pent up for a little bit this weekend. Okay, with all this goddamn air energy. And y'all got to make sure y'all calculated going out, dealing with certain events, because all this air energy, period, the weather's hot. I'm in my room I'm in the office with AC on. Still got a little mild sweat going on in this motherfucker. So y'all know when they get hot, motherfuckers start acting retarded. Okay? So this ain't the weekend to just jump up and do whatever because your friend just came and dropped you out the house. Your friend exciting you through the text, telling you, oh, motherfucking Tory Lanez, Meek Mill about to be at this boat, girl, cause let's go. Sit your ass down. Doing all type of crazy spontaneous shit and heavy retrograde energy during a goddamn grand AIR TRINE. Okay? So I ain't trying to shit on nobody's summer, or I know it's hot out, but what I just been telling y'all, priorities gotta get taken care of first. Priorities have to be taken care of first before we jump into any of this hot summer shit. Alright? Some of y'all ready to have hot girl summer. Need to have healed girl summer. Shout out to motherfucking Beloved. Shout out to what's her name? Empress. Some of y'all right now trying to wait. Hot girl summer? Healed girl summer. Yeah. This don't look that fun though. This look fun though right here, but I know it's probably ain't the best for me. Alright, can I do both? Meditate, pray in the morning, cleanse, spiritual bath every weekend. Alright. Dress half naked. Post all type of crazy shit on social media. Get drunk, have fun, enjoy the weather. I think I could balance. Alright. Y'all gonna have to really pick days. Some of y'all trying to be hot girl and a healed girl in the same day. How you do that? In the same day? You can at least split up the days throughout the week. You can at least say, all right, Monday healed girl summer is Moon Day. Tuesday is Mars Day. I mean, it's hot girl summer on Mars Day. Wednesday, we back to Mercury Day. I'll be healed girl summer. Think a little bit more. Reflect this day. Thursday is Jupiter Day. Experience. You go be a hot girl on Thursday. Friday, that's the day you really got to be a healed girl, because it's already Venus Day. People already losing their shit on Venus Day. People already want to fucking feel themselves and feel others and feel pleasures on Venus Day. Venus Day is a goddamn curse, because the next day is Saturday. Like this, the way that this calendar is set up is wild. When you really get into the frequency vibrations of this calendar, with us knowing that Friday is Venus Day, Saturday is Saturn Day. Now, Saturn Day, we supposed to be practicing restriction. This is the day your ass supposed to be fasting. This is the day you're not supposed to be doing too much. All right, this day you're supposed to be more in solitude, seeing what makes sense. All right, being more still. Nigga, they done fucked us all the way up. They gave us motherfucking Monday through Friday work weeks, and they said Venus Day, Saturday, lose your motherfucking self and bring your ass back on Moon Day. So on Moon Day, the day where I really want to be, I'm naturally feeling like catering to the subconscious and my emotional state, I gotta be paying attention to task. I gotta be paying attention to a whole bunch of external shit right after the weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make a video about that. The breakdown, yeah. I'm gonna have to make a video about that shit. Niggas be throwing all type of spells on us. I be trying to tell y'all, family. Shit real in the field. You feel me? So, shit. Fuck I was talking about. Hot girl, healed girl, summer. Y'all gonna have to choose. Empress was lying to y'all. Y'all cannot be both. Empress was lying to y'all. I'm about to go DM her. You gonna have to choose one. At least split the days up in a week. Can't do both in one day. Might as well go all out with one in one day. Alright? Trying to be a nun, trying to be all holy from motherfucking 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then from 6 p.m. all the way back down to motherfucking 8 a.m. is just, you just bugged out. You done forgot about all the shit you was talking to your altar in the morning, all them affirmations in the morning. Your crystals is under the moonlight at the nighttime, but you in the club. You feel me? You even got your protection with you. Because you trying to charge crystals and be at the club. You can't even take your crystals with you. What's wrong with y'all? And I would talk to the fellas, but at this point I know niggas don't watch me. I know my analytics. So I'm just used to talking to the collective just straight up like that, alright? When niggas be wanting to know shit, niggas just DM me. Niggas be like, yo, bro. Yeah, what you said about Aries again? Shorty, your Aries, bro. That's the only time niggas be hitting me up for this astrology shit. That's the only time. Be like, yo, bro. You said what's my moon sign again, bro? You a Cancer moon, bro. Oh, alright, bet. Shorty, your Aries. How that work, bro? How that work? I heard Aries women mad passionate and shit, bro. You know I be chilling and shit. I don't. You feel me? I like nigga, get your funky ass the fuck out my face. Nigga, stay hitting me up for some sinistry shit. You better catch a live. You better jump on the YouTube, try to get free game. Listen, man. And then some astrologers got y'all thinking money fall on y'all lap. This is another thing I wanted to address. Some astrologers got y'all thinking money will fall on y'all lap. Like, okay, yeah. This shit gonna be transit in this house in August. Look out for money. Look out for. I be hearing and seeing shit like that. I be like, since when the fuck money just fell in my lap and I ain't have to do shit for it. I have to plan, organize, nothing. God damn. We just like to hear shit like that in astrology. We just like to think shit like that. We just like to think that an astrologer could pop up in our life and tell us, yeah, a nigga gonna come and just marry you. Shit, it's looking like next week, maybe next week Thursday. Between Thursday and Saturday, watch out for that. If it don't happen, just book another reading. All right, book another sinistry reading. You should be proposed to by next week though. We gotta chill with that shit. There ain't no motherfucking what's the quote? Faith without works and shit. What's the quote? Somebody wanna y'all know I be fucking quotes up and all of that shit. If somebody wanna fix that shit, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all better stop letting these astrologers and these readings act like you ain't gotta work for shit. Act like you ain't gotta put some intention into shit. Act like you ain't gotta put some affirmations in there. Act like you ain't gotta take some real. Take some real steps in reality. So this astrology we have y'all a little too comfortable. All right. Faith without works is dead. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you. All right. So straight up, fam. Matter of fact, I gotta pin that motherfucker. So these are the energies we're actually gonna be dealing with while Saturn is retro. Even though Mercury's going retrograde, direct on Tuesday, we still dealing with Saturn retrograde all the way till motherfucking fall. All right, we still dealing with Saturn retrograde all the way till the fall. So we have all this time to build. We have all this time to get organized, to get situated, to get stable. Don't y'all want to roll into 2022 feeling like y'all did the work? Don't y'all want to roll into 2022 feeling more efficient? Feeling like you really, got from point A to point B with your self-improvement, with your bag, with your finances, with your business. Okay, that's what Saturn retrograde is helping us do. This is why I'm detoxing. I'm not smoking right now. Okay. Because even the times we're in right now, our bodies are changing OD. Shout out to Archangel Uriel, Dolo the Pilot Man. A lot of y'all already tapped in, to the OG. That's my favorite astrologer. He's like a master teacher to me. But for the most part, he just posted a few ago, women, y'all have to be very conscious of how y'all dealing with y'all body right now. Because y'all the ones that's most open to these changes. Y'all already ruled this realm. This is a feminine world. This is a feminine world. This is a Earth, just like how we say the planets is masculine, feminine, Venus feminine, Mars is masculine. This is a little girl. All right. This is like Dolo the Pilot Man. DOELOE. I said LOE. DOE LOW, Dolo the Pilot Man. Alright, if you can't find me, I could just go through my y'all could search that shit in my who I'm following. You feel me? But for the most part, this is a feminine world. This is a feminine world. Okay? So this is why, even if we just look at the resistance, and this is not, I'm not trying to cut no slack for nobody. I'm not trying to say women got it. I'm not trying to do none of that. But you know, in many different ways we could dissect things. Men deal with more resistance in this world. We deal with more resistance trying to get shit popping here. Women have things way more accessible. Y'all manifest way quicker than us. This is why if a nigga has a woman, a genuine woman that believes in his shit, that nigga gonna manifest that shit way quicker than he was on his own. If she's putting energy in that shit, you feel me? A woman that really has your best interest at hand. A woman that's jumping into sacrificial energies for you. You feel me? Your shit gonna fly way quicker than it was you doing your shit by yourself. All right? It's the feminine energy. It's the divine feminine. So with that being said, though, you know, the world is changing. We're going through all type of transformations. So ladies, you know, do your best with getting your rest. Do your best staying hydrated. Do your best, you know, putting the right things into your system. Taking care of yourselves. Doing your best not to let shit get under your skin right now. We know we could talk about diet, but the ways we deal with our energy is almost like a diet too. So the certain vibes we allow ourselves to eat and sink on, instead of just like telling the waiter, "Nah, I'm good, I don't want that in my plate." Sometimes you got to dash that vibe off a little bit. I'm not about to let that get in my system. I'm not resonating with that vibe. It's gonna fuck up my spiritual diet. So you gotta be a little better with that. This moving on in the summer for the rest of the year period. All right, y'all. But so we did. What time is it? 9. God damn. All right, y'all. So cause I got a lot of stuff to do. I got some more videos I gotta make. You feel me? But for the most part, I gotta catch that second half. Shout out to my nigga KD. I hope KD hold it down tonight. What's the score? Hold on, I gotta check score real quick. Yeah, I don't know how many basketball fans we got. What score? Oh damn, ain't looking too good right now. But shit, hopefully it's his first quarter. But anyways. Moon transit in Libra, grand AIR trine this weekend. A lot of opportunities to bring clarity and get more stable with our motherfucking relationships, all right? Time to get more stable with our relationships. See who around us is really talking money for real. Niggas be talking money, but niggas don't be talking money. All right? Niggas be talking about the money, but niggas really don't be talking about the money. You feel me? This week, you go see who's really trying to move on the money, who's really trying to make some solid, you know, progress towards doing some things. And then that's going to give you an opportunity to see if you want to, you know, if you want to collab with that, if you want to join with that. I already told y'all this is not the time to be doing new shit though, because this is the time to refine what you're already doing. And if you're going to do anything new, you kind of want what's new to be something that, damn, you kind of want what's new to be something that you kind of already knew about. You just ain't exercised it yet. These are the things I'm kind of encouraging people to roll with right now. So let's say you right now, you're like, damn, I want to scale up. I want to make more money this year. Boom, boom, boom. I want to start a business, whatever it is. And, you know, your friend been telling you about crypto this whole year. Your friend been telling you about, you know, girl, you need to fucking keep doing hair in the crib. You need to make an Instagram for your hair page and post your shit. Post your work. You know, it's gonna be past ideas that you ain't really exercised. You knew it would sound good. You ain't really jump on it like that. Retrograde is helping to bring them shits back in to let you know, like, no. This wasn't the idea for you to pass on. Like, we need to jump on this right here. This was it. When I was trying to bring this into your life earlier this year, last year, it didn't really resonate. So during this retrograde, I'm trying to recycle it. But you paying attention to too much right now. You're trying to look at too many new things right now. So boom. So we got to be open to them things right now. Be very open to recycled opportunities. That's what I'm going to call them shits during retrograde. Recycled opportunities. Now, when it comes to career, I already told y'all, with this Saturn square with Uranus, we're learning how to be more individual and unique within career. So we can't really think we could just do things that everybody's doing right now. That's not really going to work right now neither. It has to be something that really resonates with you. You can't just feel like because your homie or whoever is getting from point A to B with that. If you know that shit ain't something for you, then don't even play yourself right now. Don't even play yourself. I used to be around nigga. Goddamn, air signs talk way too much. I'm about to say a little too much right now. Listen, man. Y'all seen what I was doing my live yesterday. Y'all know where I'm from, so I'm around all type of influences. You feel me? There's a lot of stupid shit I could be doing right now based off the shit I be around. And I got to be conscious to know, yeah, that shit look like a quick flip. That shit look like I could get from point A to B real quick. But that shit bite me in my ass later. A lot of things that quick gains, a lot of 99.6% of quick gains in life really be some bullshit. We already in a world that deals with time. It's a earth. We dealing with earth. Y'all already know the earth element. We're on earth. So everything we know about earth, the earth element, like we don't be taking in consideration the planet that we're actually on because we so used to talking about the sun, moon, Mercury, and Mars. We don't be talking about earth. This is why everything's slow here. Take time to develop here. All right? Things don't be happening overnight in this realm. All right? So anything that you entertaining in this realm that's dealing with some quick overnight shit, you really gotta overthink that shit. Overanalyze that. IV, what's cracking, IV? So yeah. That's what we dealing with this air trine moving in this weekend, guys. Really be cautious about how you moving, who you moving with, who you around. You know, with all this heavy air, you're gonna be able to pick up on people that's on funny vibes. You're gonna be able to pick up on the party you at. You gonna know niggas is about to shoot at the party 15 minutes before they shoot at the party. Just let me just say that shit. You gonna pick that vibe up in the air. Real intuitive motherfuckers, real intuitive motherfuckers pick up on that shit early too. Like it's just something about being in a party when niggas about to shoot. It's just something about that shit. It's just something about when niggas about to shoot or fuck the party up or something is like the real ones in there kind of pick up on that shit 5 minutes earlier. Like, yo, I don't know, this is a little funny vibe in this party. I feel like some shit. I don't know. It's 5-10 minutes later, niggas shooting, somebody fighting. So y'all gotta be careful with that. Don't trust them vibes this weekend. What I say, Jupiter and Neptune got our clairvoyance and our intuition on 1,000 right now. So people that y'all emotionally connected to, y'all partners, y'all children, family members, y'all can't, close friends, y'all can't hide shit right now. They know how you feel. You know how they feel. You know they did some shit this morning or this weekend without you. You gonna be able to pick up on that shit. Like where you was at Saturday night? With that no good motherfucker, wasn't you? Retrograde. All right, so that's what we dealing with this grand air trine. Oh, and last but not least, guys, this weekend, Jupiter's gonna, as soon as we're getting ready to go direct with Mercury, Jupiter's going retrograde on the 20th. All right, that's this Sunday. So we gotta have Jupiter go retrograde, and the same day the sun enters Cancer, y'all. All right. So Cancer, shout out to my Cancers. It's about to be y'all time. It's about to be y'all time to be on the stage right now. It's about to be the time y'all got the power and the light right now, Cancers. Okay. Start of the summer. So we're dealing with a lot of transformation, dealing with a lot of reflecting. Okay. We're gonna dive more into Cancer season this weekend, but you know, with Jupiter going retrograde, I it's only going to be retrograde 2 days while Mercury is retrograde, but we do need to look out for, because Jupiter retrograde going to have a lot to do with things that is going to bring repeat lessons. It's going to bring repeat lessons. All retrogrades bring repeat lessons, but Jupiter is the motherfucking lesson. Jupiter is our karmic lessons, our experiences, things we're supposed to be learning. The house that you have Jupiter in, like the house we have Jupiter in, we all supposed to be teachers in that area. We all supposed to be teachers in that area by default. By default. I don't care if you ain't teacher. I don't care if you don't. If You feel me? If your occupation where you work at ain't got shit to do with teaching, the house you got Jupiter, you better be able to teach me some shit in that house, because you always learning in that house. You always experiencing some shit in that house. All right? That goes for the Jupiter, the generations. All right? Jupiter in Aries, Jupiter in whatever, Jupiter in Pisces, Jupiter in all of y'all, that sign y'all got Jupiter in, you are learning about that sign this whole lifetime. You are going through a lot of experiences with that sign. You are attracting a lot of circumstances that deal with that sign. Okay? You may have a lot of Jupiter and Libras in here. I'm a Jupiter and Libra. You feel me? 93 gang. So, my whole motherfucking life is figuring out how to find balance between motherfuckers. And learning about people and interaction and communication and being wiser with the wisdom that I have about relationships and people, and not learning how to manipulate with that and attracting learning how to put time into certain relationships and friendships. Wherever Jupiter is at, you gotta learn how to put time into that shit too. All right? Because it expands. Anything that expands is gonna come with some time. Okay? Jupiter and Taurus. Y'all here because y'all gotta learn. Y'all incarnated with Jupiter and Taurus because y'all here to learn a lot about building stability in this lifetime. Y'all going through a lot of y'all probably real intrigued about learning how other people make money, learning about other businesses, learning how this young kid turned into a millionaire at this age, learning about what things you could do on the side, to scale up and make more money in a year, even though you're in the same career and you trying to level up in the same career. Like, y'all Jupiter and Taurus get different there. Jupiter and Taurus really learning how to build here. Jupiter and Earth is learning how to build. So you can't really be lackadaisical with your finances and responsibilities within career and stability. Not Jupiter and Earth. You cannot be lackadaisical with that shit, because you're going to go through some hard lessons. You're going to go through some hard lessons. You're going to go through situations that'll make you feel like, oh my fucking God, I got to get my shit together, because I will be homeless out here. Jupiter and Earth, no bullshit. Jupiter and Earth is teaching you, no, we're going to gain security this lifetime. And if you don't think that's part of your lesson, I'm going to make your back be against the wall to have to feel like you really got to get some form of stability in this lifetime. So you got some real hustlers with Jupiter in this motherfucker. All right? So, boom, that's what we dealing with Jupiter going retrograde. It's going to be a lot of repeat lessons. It's going to be a lot of things that we believe in, that we have faith in right now, and we're going to realize we have to shift that. It's the wrong place to have belief and faith in right now. There's going to be certain things. Jupiter gasses shit up, okay? I got Jupiter conjunct my sun, so I be gassing shit, y'all. My bad. That's why I move so much when I talk. This is why I'm so fucking theatrical and dramatic sometimes. Motherfucking Jupiter next to the sun. I can't help that shit. And then it's in the 9th house. That is Jupiter house. So yeah, I be motherfucking extra. I fucking know. Shit, y'all ain't gotta tell me. Y'all ain't got to tell me. I knows. Alright. So yeah. A lot of things that we have belief and faith in right now that we're gonna have to retract and make sure, we refine the spiritual department right now. It's gonna be a huge influence on the things that y'all doing right now that's counterproductive towards your spiritual growth. And Jupiter going retrograde gonna help us align all of that right now, okay? So we got that going on. And yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. I really wanted to cover these energies this weekend with that trine, with this grand air trine in Libra. It's gonna be just so much. It's gonna feel like everybody talking a lot. It's gonna feel like everybody just wants to be heard this weekend. Okay, it might be a little smothering this weekend with people trying to. Yo, listen, my phone has been doing numbers this season. This shit is annoying. This is annoying. It be conversations I be wanting to have. Productive conversations, and then there'll be another conversation I gotta reply to. Then this conversation think that I ain't engaged. Then this motherfucking important conversation here. Then this phone conversation went from 5 minutes to turn into an hour and a half. Then I look up, this person got me wanting to do this. So yeah, we in heavy Gemini fucking energies. You feel me? We've been in heavy air energy. So this is why I'm saying. If you wake up in the morning and you ain't got shit organized, you ain't got your shit planned, this will be the niggas will throw you off schedule. You will be so off schedule, so scattered right now. Especially these past 2 days with the moon transit in Virgo. I told y'all yesterday, this was the week, towards the end of the week, this was the time to get our shit a little bit back situated, a little bit back in order, get our workout schedule back in order, get our diet a little bit back in order, all right, get our sleep schedule a little bit back in order this week. You know, if we're feeling a little unorganized, scattered or whatnot, and going into the Libra moon transit, we might throw all that shit out the motherfucking window with all this extra, with this grand AIR trine, okay? But, you know, once again, with the moon making contact with both retrograde energies, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius and Mercury retrograde in Gemini, this may be the weekend where talks that you need to have are going to occur. Okay? Closure talks, whatever type of fucking talks. Embrace these. Embrace these. Okay? Remember, it's an opportunity. It's a trine. So, no matter how vulnerable you might feel, no matter how much your emotions is playing a part in these conversations and these interactions that you may have to have this weekend, just know if you coming into them open-hearted with what you need from it and from a balanced perspective, Libra, moon in Libra, if you're coming into it reacting in a, okay, I'm gonna value this person's outlook. I don't fuck with this person, but I'm valuing at least this conversation for the both of us so we can kind of mend the soul tie. You feel me? A lot of y'all don't be understanding that you know, that's how you pretty much, you know, ease up a soul tie. Them type of talks. You may not like that motherfucker for a goddamn thing. That motherfucker may have cheated on you. May have done a lot of bullshit. But guess what? You learned. Here comes the harsh, cold sounding Capricorn moon rising. You learned, right? Okay then. A relationship is an experiment, is an experience to help you understand your love language. A lot of us get into too many of the motherfuckers instead of analyzing the first one, the second one, and being like, okay, this is my love language. Okay, I like that. Okay, I love like this. Okay, I receive like that. I push out like this. We just keep getting them, linking up with people, connecting, sharing energy. Okay? And we not learning shit about our love language. That's the whole motherfucking point of this shit. It's the whole motherfucking point of the relationship. To learn how you gonna know how you love, how you connect if you never really dealt with relationships. So let's take what we've already learned from our relationships and actually apply that to the next ones. All right? Instead of just what we be trying to wipe everything in the past. We be getting into relationships and just trying to wipe everything. Nah, you gotta take some of that shit into consideration. All right? I'm pretty sure if you got a crush, if you dated somebody you got potential, you see potential in and whatnot, I'm pretty sure you want them to learn from their past bullshit. I told y'all I admitted I got toxic ways. I admitted that shit to y'all earlier. I don't want my future whoever to have to deal with that shit. So I'm doing some work now. All right? Because I don't want to meet a motherfucker that ain't taking the time to deal with their bullshit. The person that may be for you may not be a person that was a fucking angel early in life, but you would appreciate, you would rather hear about their bullshit in the past or how they used to be instead of experiencing the shit, right? So take the time to get the demon up out of you too then. Take the time to get that motherfucker up out of you too. All right? Cannot duck the work here. All right, y'all. So that's what we're dealing with. Just want to get these weekend energies out. Once again, I'm trying to get the live schedule back in at least once a day with y'all, whatnot. Check out the Patreon. All right, y'all. I got 2 new classes up on my website from my Patreon. Okay, from my Patreon. And I'm just getting into a lot over there or whatnot. All right, y'all. So until next time, family. Peace. Hope y'all enjoy y'all evening, wherever y'all at, whatever the time of the day is. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day and be safe, be wise this weekend. All right, gang. Tapping in with y'all tomorrow.